Welcome to Untitled Tarot. My name is Brian Griffin. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite spread. Actually, there are two that share the top spot, as there's no denying the usefulness of the ubiquitous three-card spread. Commonly known as past, present, future spread, of course, there are so many other ways to use it. In fact, Eclectic Tarot has a PDF with over 30 variations of a three-card spread. Card layout varies from a horizontal line to a diagonal one to a triangle. There's only so many ways to lay out three cards compared to spreads with 6 or 9 or more card positions. For queries that need or could use a larger spread, I often turn to the 9-card Grand Cross. Some folks like to use less boxy spread designs, flowing curves, perhaps overlaying a relevant line drawing. I prefer geometric designs as it may reinforce patterns to note. And a bit of standardization also reduces the number of graphics necessary to illustrate spreads on a website. I've most often seen the Grand Cross spread illustrated as a Latin cross. That's where the horizontal line of cards intersect the vertical lines at the second card down. I believe that's what most Christians, at least in North America, think of as their, perhaps from a subconscious desire to avoid that association when cards are laid out, I quickly started placing them as a Greek cross, that is, where the lines intersect the middle card. Although not every spread will pair up all of the 8 cards around the middle, it does offer that ability if desired, and some of my spreads will show that. I've often found spreads pair up only in the horizontal line rather than all 4. I'll typically assign custom meanings to card locations to match each query, but have the following 5 versions on my website to help clients phrase their questions. They all use the Greek cross template. A few have little or no blunt pairings, so the layout can be just personal choice. The first spread, the Relationship Grand Cross spread, has the most pairing off. Note that it's not restricted to a romantic or necessarily a personal relationship. This layout is modified from a spread in the book Power Tarot by McGregor and Vega. Cards. 1, how you see the other person, and 2 is how they see you. 3, the current relationship. 4, what they want or expect. 5, what you want to expect. 6 is what you need from the relationship, and 7 is what they need from the relationship. 8 is an important consideration, and 9 is the likely outcome. So obviously 1 and 2 connect, as do 4 and 5, and then 6 and 7, but also 1, 5, and 6, and 2, 4, and 7 are. Next is the new Project Grand Cross spread. In this spread, each arm's pair of cards are connected. Duplicate meanings for the first 3 pair, and closely related for the last 2. So 1 and 2 are the foundation. 3, what you need to know. 4 and 5 are who or what supports the project, while 6 and 7 are who or what challenges the project. 8 is personal meaning and lesson learned, whereas 9 is the project outcome. In the Birthday Grand Cross spread, which is based on a non-Grand Cross layout in the book Power Tarot, each arm's pair are connected, and they progress from present to future. 1, where you are this year, and 2 is where you want to be. 3 is what stands in opposition. 4 is what empowers you. 5, what you need to learn or create. 6, your current physical state. 7, your spiritual or emotional state. 9, a source of support. And 10, the likely outcome. The last 2 spreads don't really pair up card positions at all. Next is the Red Road, Blue Road spread, which is taken from the Sacred Path Workbook by Jamie Sands. It has the horizontal red road line symbolizing our physical life, whereas the vertical blue line represents the or a spiritual realm. In their book, they lay out the horizontal line cards from right to left, from east to west. I typically read the other way, whichever one works for you. 1, the present time, current lesson. 2 is the next lesson, it's about to arrive. 3, where the roads cross. 4, the current challenge. And 5 is an inner wisdom you need to acknowledge. 6 is a spiritual illumination offered by ancestors. 7 is an old pattern or limitation you should release. 8 is a gift of medicine the ancestors offer. And 9 is a clue to the ancestors' gift and how to manifest it. The Treasure Chest Grand Cross spread is taken again from Power Tarot. In that book, this is 3 rows of 3 square layout rather than the cross, but I like the idea of a bejeweled cross. 1. Diamonds, where you shine, your major talents, abilities, and assets. 2. Pearls, what you know, the knowledge and information you can bring. 3. Platinum chains, what's holding you back, and things or people you might need to release. 4. Emeralds, who you know in current relationships. 5. Gold coins, what you have, material and financial resources available to you. 6. Quartz crystals, what you are learning, knowledge and information to gain or perhaps retain. 7. Sapphires, where you could shine, your emerging talents and abilities. 8. Rubies, who you may soon know, new people or relationships entering your life. And 9. Unpolished gemstones, your hidden lights, assets and talents you could develop. I know some readers don't use spreads, and plenty of queries can be answered or at least contemplated with a smaller number of cards. I started using the Grand Cross because I found the very traditional 10-card Celtic Cross spread didn't quite fit with what my clients asked, and I found customizing the Celtic Cross was challenging, and the Grand Cross just seemed to be open to so much more adaptation. Although my experience has grown over the decades, and I will draft out a totally custom spread at the drop of a hat, basic geometric patterns such as this Grand Cross, a 4-square layout, or 5, 6, or 7 card star layout all work for me. I will offer a 2-page PDF on my website with a link in the comments, as well as a link to the PDF of the 3 card spreads available from Eclectic Tarot. Thank you.